Yeah, I suppose so. And what's the point of a 7-minute portal key if you're not going to use it within the time frame?
Yes, exactly.
So it's an excellent point. And the Hellborn team just grouping up here in the middle lane, and I think this next fight, this game actually, is going to be decided with the Kong kill. This Kong fight right here that might develop soon.
Probably as we see Sunrave picking up Mighty Blade. What do you think he's gonna go for? I think he's probably gonna go for the Shrunken Head.
With I was in the DvG tournament, I'm never really sure of what to expect from these players. So you never know. It might go for that slow.
Yeah, true. He might go for that Frostbrand.
Yeah. Sandwraith uses his ulti right there, and he demolishes through Witch Slayer and Tundra right here. Even that ult from Witch Slayer not able to do anything. Puppet Master looking to take down the Sandwraith, but they turn it around. Tundra's about to go down. Puppet Master already went down, and man, this is not looking good for the Hellborn side, really.
Yeah, as we saw there, you know, Sunrave being so tanky was capable of taking up Tundra's ulti as well as Witch Slayer's ulti, and dropping to only a quarter HP. So he's so tanky now. I don't see a way for Hellborn to get back into this game. Maybe they can, but it's looking really grim for them as another pause is called out.
Yeah, I really think Android should go for a Kong kill right now. It's -2, and this is basically a free Kong kill if they're able to get it. Actually, interesting thing to point out, Magnus already does have his PK.
Oh yeah.
Dusham already finished his Astrolabe. Slither already has his tanky items. He has Shaman's Headdress, Helm of the Black Legion. Thunderbringer, nothing new there. And I don't know, what do you guys expect? What do you expect, Arctic, from this Legion team? What do you think they're going to do now?
I expect them to push the bottom tower probably with 2 heroes down, or they might even go for a Congo kill. We never know, but we'll see what they do. You never know what to expect in the DvG tournament.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it does look like they're going for the bottom tower.
Yep. And now Slither on the front lines, just damaging the creeps. Saturdays just does an insane amount of damage to the creeps right there already.
And Demented Shaman doing a good job warding this area to give them so much sight over here to prevent them from being ganked, to being initiated on as well.
And this bottom tower is just gonna go down, right? And Android forgets it, played by the Sandwraith, so that just increases his farm. And yep, he does go for the Ice Brand, so it'll be interesting what that turns out to be. Maybe even a Frostwolf Skull, who knows?
Yeah, I guess your prediction was right. You know, I was wrong. He went for the Ice Brand. I'd like to see him turn it into a Frostwolf because that will increase his killing factor so much more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Chase heroes down.
It's excellent in the sense that it synergizes so well with this ulti. He just pressed the R, and it's already a global slow, and you have the DPS from the Radiance working for him.
Yeah, exactly. Though I like to point out that Puppet Master's gold per minute is actually still higher than Sandwraith's, surprisingly.
Oh yeah, that's right. But again,
as we do see Puppet Master picking up a Nullstone.
Yeah. So that does prevent Sandwraith from porting to him.
That is true.
So that's a smart pickup on his part. But again, this just goes back to what we've been talking about. A Sandwraith will outcarry a Puppet Master. On theory anyway, and on paper.
Yeah, the only way I see this game going back, for Hellborn coming back to this is Puppet Master, but it'll take a lot more than the items he has to actually come back from this, especially when he's fighting against Sandwraith, unless like, you know, the Legion team makes a really big mistake and they like totally neglect Puppet Master and he gets 3 hits, then maybe. What items do you think Puppet Master should go to maybe help turn this game around?
He should go for lifesteal. I think he needs to get a little bit more tanky. And if
Shrunken
he's
head.
you think a shrunken head would be good?
Yeah.
I think his team should just out initiate, and the courier just goes down right there in the middle lane. Should just out initiate the Legion team because they're able to do it anyway with their lineup. It's just I don't know, maybe miscommunication or something going on.
Oh, Korea died.
Yeah.
As we see a possible push by the Legion team, or they might divert to Kong even.
So, yeah. You know, I'm quite surprised that Android is actually winning this on Ping.
Yeah, kudos to them. They really
Yeah.
stepped up their game, and you know they didn't complain about the lag. They just pushed through. And as we see Sandrick get caught here in the wheat field, but
And
nothing
Sandrace is
happen.
gonna ulti right here and just does an insane amount of damage. Magnus with the ulti, he takes out 2 heroes. Sandrace is locked in place, but for how long, really? So, good job there by the Legion team. Sandrace still wants a piece of this Tundra. He's still charging this Tundra, and Tundra looks like he's gonna tick down to the.
As we see
Radiance.
Puppet Master also being chased down, it does not look good for this Hellborn team.
Oh no, not at all.
With Puppet Master being the sole survivor, I don't think he's going to be able to defend this.
Why did he go for now?
I have no idea. Maybe to stop Sunrave's ulti?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, I would have preferred to see him go for a Shrunken Hit, you know, to prevent the Slither magic damage poison as well as the Magnus ulti.
Now they're getting near this Conger area. Do they want this? No, I guess not. What was your question, Arctic?
No, it's actually pretty weird that they didn't opt to push, you know, wonder why they backed off.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's already -4, and they just go back. Oh well. There's no reason to really rush this game. It's like the longer the game gets, the more powerful Sandwraith is gonna become. And the last time I saw Sandwraith in a competitive match was it was Wookiee versus Duskman for the Blue Skies tourney, game 1, and Kent was playing that the Sandwraith, and he just did a phenomenal job. And really, oh no, it wasn't Duskman, it was Pac 1, but a lot of Duskman members were on that team. ZKK, Octi, Acidification. Yeah. Anyway, in the middle lane, Thunderbringer is gonna pick up his farm. He picked up a Storm Spirit. What do you think?
It's a pretty decent pickup, you know, to prevent, you know, burst damage that's coming in from Witch Slayer and Pyro, to prevent that, you know, that combo. And you can see, as you see, you know, Thunderbringer is just trolling Slither.
Oh, Slither picked up an eye. So that I don't think the Puppet Master is gonna get away now. And he also picked up that Barrier Idol, which is good because most of the damage that the Hellborn team is doing, besides Puppet Master himself, is magic damage. And what else is going on? Sandwraith, yep, he just finished his Frostwolf Skull, so
Yeah, I see no way of the Hellborn team actually taking this Sandrift down.
It's just like the Legion team just wants to drag this game out longer because they know they got it in the bag anyway. And Kong just attacks Sandwraith right there.
Yeah, they might be just playing this game to troll right now, you know, because they know they have the game in the bag, so
Yeah,
they might
you
just
never
have some fun.
Yep, looks like they're going for this Conger. And Shiver, well, it spotted them, but maybe they're just baiting the Kong.
Yeah, they might be just baiting the Kong. I don't think Hellborn can do much about them getting Kong exactly. They tried initiating a few times, but they have
Yep.
you know.
And the ward here by Android 2 will spot them right here as they use the barrier isle right here. Nice ulti by Demented Shaman, and Sanders just uses his ulti, ripping through everything. Magnus, nice ulti right there. Puppet Master is gonna go down right here. Sanders chasing him through the cliffs. Bloodbath for Android 4. Quad kill. This Kong is theirs, and they're probably gonna push the mid tower, get both Raxes, and
But they're gonna call. Where's the Annihilation Haiku?
I also wanted to see a Annihilation. Damn you, Disham, YKS.
PM him, go Android 2.
Maybe he wasn't trying to KS. I probably think he was just trying to heal, and the damage from the heal actually just ticked off and killed someone.
And the giant is yeah, David DvG.
Yeah,
As we do
Energizer-
see, yeah, Disham picking up an Energizer.
It's actually one of those rare pickups you see, but it's a really good pickup, especially for heroes that have Striders on, because it's basically a free phase. Like phase boots, but it's your whole team gets it within the radius. So nice stun there by Witch Slayer, and nice tablet of command there by Thunderbringer. This Witch Slayer is gonna go down easy. Sandwraith and Magnus are gonna dive this tower, and they're gonna take down the Myrmidon. And I really don't see any way the Hellborn team is gonna be able to bounce back after this tower. But Thunderbringer just tablets himself in front of Thunder right there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way for the Hellborn team to get back into this game with the 30,000, gold deficit.
Yeah,
And, I mean 17,000 gold deficit and 30,000 EXP deficit.
Puppet
So,
Master invisible right now though. He wants to set something up, but
is he unaware that
uses
Slither has an
second-
eye?
I don't know. It might be unaware. And Puppet Master gonna go down right there. Thunderbringer locked in place, but really, what is that gonna do? Energizer used by the Legion team as the Demented Shaman buffs their armor. Thunderbringer gonna get caught right here. Pyromancer uses his ulti. Magma's really low, but the Sandwraith is he's just ripping through everyone.
So yeah, it looks like it's pretty over right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't see any possible way for the Hellborn team to get back into this game. Sandwraith is just doing too much damage, especially when he ultis, and he's just ripping through every single player in the Hellborn team.
Nice ward here by Android too, giving the vision of the base.
Yeah,
As Sandwraith pushing to the top tower. Yep, you were gonna say?
Yeah, it's always good to have vision of the base, especially when you're trying to push in. It prevents them from people ganking you and initiating you. As we see, GG well
GG
played.
has been
Boom
called.
call.
Conti has been
Yeah,
called. Right,
So,
guys,
yep, that is your game for the DvG qualifier. This has been, what team is this? Android versus
Diversity.
DivY. Diversity, yep.
Yeah.
This is, okay, for you pub people, this is Philippines versus Malaysia, so you
So
guys can
Philippines
be
won. Woo!
happy.
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately the next game won't be streamed, I guess. But stay tuned. We will bring you more games at around 9 PM. Alright guys, thank you for watching. TTC
Right.
signing out.
See you guys.
Hey wait, Haiku in beatbox. No.